What is Noah's game plan going next year? Is he going to focus more on the 100, or is he going to go back to his baby, which is the 200?
As you are all aware, Noah Lyles is very loud about his goals in the sport. Whether it be in the 100 meters or 200 meters, he claims he is the best in the sport. Case in point.
It's been a long time since somebody done it. I mean, Bolt was the last person to do it, but growing up, I've always felt that that title belongs to me.
He's pretty confident with his skills. That's no secret either. But it appears like Letsile Tebogo is just as good. Nevertheless, love him or hate him, it wouldn't be a regular week in track and field if Noah Lyles wasn't in the news. True to form, he stirred up controversy during a recent interview after claiming that no one cares about the 200 meter. When asked about his thoughts on whether he prefers to be the 2025 World 100 meter champion or 2025 World 200 meter champion, he chose the 100 meter. Nobody cares about the 200 meter. I learned that very quickly after breaking the American record and losing to Mondo for Athlete of the Year, Lyles said, before adding, I was like, they don't care. They don't care about the 200 meter. It's fun to watch, but at the end of the day, the common people, non-track and field athletes, they don't care about the 200 meter. It's the 100 meter. That's why when Bolt was winding down, he stuck with the 100 meter. Because the 200 meter wasn't going to get him extra dough, you know? It was all about the 100 meter. Everyone wants to know the fastest man in the world. On that note, Lyles is a 3-time world champion at 200M and ran 19.31 to break the American record. He currently sits as the 3rd fastest man in history, only behind Bolt and Johan Blake. He has the most career sub -20.00, sub 19.90, and sub 19.80 performances in history. When talking about the 200 meter, the only major career accolades missing from his resume are the 200 meter Olympic gold and world record. In the 100 meter, he hasn't accomplished nearly as much. He is the reigning world champion and Olympic champion, which is some serious success, but pales in comparison to his accomplishments in the 200 meter. Still, after winning the 100 meter in Budapest and Paris, there's no denying that Lyles has increased his fame, visibility, and the attention around him. Despite this, the debate continued to swirl about whether Lyles should be considered the fastest man in the world. Anyhow, the self-proclaimed world's fastest man caused quite a stir with his recent remarks about the 200 meter race. It's fun to watch, he said, but at the end of the day, the common people, non-track and field athletes, they don't care about the 200. It's the 100. Needless to say, his bold comments have sparked a whirlwind of emotions in the track and field world, most of them anger, directed at Lyles. Anderson Emerald, though, came to Noah Lyles' defense, as shown in a video uploaded by the final leg track and field. There, he shed light on the athlete's controversial remarks about the 200 meter. Emerald began by framing the situation, emphasizing that Lyles was directly asked which title he'd prioritize at the 2025 World Championships, the 100 meter or the 200 meter. The 100 meters makes perfect sense, Emerald explained, given Noah's unparalleled dominance in the 200 meter. Emerald delved into Lyles' achievements in the 100 meter. While Lyles is the reigning 2023 World Champion and 2024 Olympic gold medalist, Emerald noted that he hasn't done nearly as much over the 100 meters compared to his dominance in the 200 meter. While the 200 meter might be considered his specialty, someone seems to be catching up to him. Pretty quickly, actually. Enter Letsile Tebogo, the 21-year-old sprinter from Botswana who clinched gold in the 200 meter historic moment at the Paris Olympics. Tebogo went on and won the ANOC Male Athlete of the Year trophy in Paris, which was a massive one to add, and as if that wasn't enough, he won another. He finished the year by winning the title of Best Male Track Athlete of the Year at the World Athletics Awards, an award, and his rival Noah Lyles did not even get nominated for this, despite winning the gold medal in the Paris 100 meter. When World Athletics officially announced Letsile Tebogo as the Male Track Athlete of the Year winner, it caused a divide between the fans of the Botswanan and those who supported Noah Lyles. Both of these excellent sprinters fought on 2 occasions, which were the men's 100 meter and the 200 meter in Paris. However, while the American athlete won his career first gold medal in the 100 meter, Tebogo dominated the 200 meter, winning his first gold medal of his career. Both of them provided a ton of action throughout the year, and even though whatever the results were, it was a good season overall. The award was handed out to the 21-year-old in Monte Carlo early this month, as it has become an annual tradition since 1988. However, this wasn't the sole achievement for Tebogo at the venue. The Botswanan athlete tied Great Britain's Steve Backley's record of being the youngest to win this accolade. In this process, Tebogo also beat Usain Bolt, who has secured this title 6 times in his career, but never became the youngest one to do so. The whole campaign for Tebogo has been an emotional roller coaster, as he has proved what he can do several times in the season. Furthermore, he also stopped Lyles from winning this accolade for the 2nd time in a row. When Tebogo heard his name announced, he was totally taken aback. "This means a lot," he said. "It's not just about the team that is around you. There are a lot of fans out there that really want us to win something great for the continent." Tebogo added, "It was a real surprise to hear my name because I didn't expect this." Overall, with both Lyles and Tebogo securing career first Olympic golds, it's clear that the rivalry between them is just beginning. It's easy to assume that the 2025 season promises even more thrilling showdowns. Since their showdown in Budapest, Lyles and Tebogo have not met again in competition, but Paris was a clear reminder of how tightly their fates are intertwined. Both athletes earned their Olympic gold medals on their merit, and their rivalry is far from over. As the 2025 season approaches, fans eagerly await the next chapter in this thrilling sprinting saga. Before that, though, Noah Lyles is keeping himself busy. Social media star MrBeast has come out with a golden opportunity for people to competing with their favorite athletes, aiming to bridge the gap between the popular and the commoner, providing a prize money worth to change their life. The one-on-one competition has had big names, like that 3-time Olympic champion Noah Lyles, competing alongside 2 non-sport players. Appearing with the title of world's fastest runner, Lyles ended up taking 2 wins. The first win saw him in competition with a man named Jonah for a 200-meter race that was eventually won by him. Receiving tough competition at the start, Noah's performance showcased why he was the fastest runner in the world and got the $100 grand prize money to charity. In his second competition against the world's fastest content creator, iShowSpeed, Noah quite unexpectedly took the win by a close match in the 50-meter event. Winning the 100 grand, the sprinter also donated the money to a charity, which he is currently working on. He also recently made headlines for a different kind of debut, unveiling the latest shoe collaboration between global music superstar Bad Bunny and Adidas Originals. Lyles' decision to debut the Bad Bunny and Adidas Adizero SL 72 shoes at such a high-profile event speaks to the growing intersection of sports, fashion, and entertainment. As one of Adidas's premier athletes, Lyles has long been vocal about the need for track and field stars to receive the same recognition as athletes in more mainstream sports like basketball and soccer. Here's a peek at what other athletes are up to.